Good morning, children. I hope you are doing splendidly and enjoying the online class. Did you read the text from Paleolithic Age and Mesolithic Age that we have discussed no, last class? Have you done your homework, children? Okay, good. So let us start today's class. Okay, children, uh, what is the difference between a coffee mug made of steel or copper and one that is made of stone? So you know that you are using coffee mug or a mug, no milk. Maybe sometimes if you're not coffee or if you drink milk also, yeah, you're using a mug. So the mug, okay, which made of steel or copper, okay, you know that, and mug made of stone. So what is the difference? Compare. You can write your answer in the notebook. So, yes, correct. It is easy to carry. That means a mug made of steel or copper is easy to carry, or we can say easy to use. Yes. Then, yeah, it is lightweight. Then, yeah, mug made of stone. Uh, Tell me, comparing to mug made of stone is heavy. Then mug made of steel is not, it would not break easily. Okay, yeah, then points. Okay, think and write, tell. And we can say it easy to wash and store. Okay, steel mug or copper mug is easy to wash and store. Okay, now let us see the answer. You can read the answer, children. Correct. A coffee mug of steel or copper is easy to use as it is light in weight and easy to wash and store when compared to a stone mug. It would not break easily. Okay. Now we are going to learn. Okay, the next stage. That means already previous class you have learned about Paleolithic Age and Mesolithic Age. So next we are going to discuss about Neolithic, Chalcolithic, and Iron Age. Okay, so today's class we discuss this. So Neolithic Age, Chalcolithic Age, and Iron Age. Block 2, Stone Tools. And here few pictures. So he given few pictures. Please observe these pictures, children. So picture from the life of Neolithic humans from during Neolithic Age, and tools, okay, and the tools, okay, were made by human during Chalcolithic Age. And next is Iron Age, tools during the Iron Age. Okay, so the first picture, Neolithic Age. So neo, okay, these words are from Greek, and neo means new and lithos, stone. So Neolithic Age, it is new stone age. And Chalcolithic Age, Chalco means copper and lithos, stone. So it is copper and stone age. So iron, you know that it's metal, Iron Age. So in this Neolithic Age, okay, the first picture, it shows the Neolithic life of the people, okay, the Neolithic Age. And from that, we know that it's a new Stone Age and agriculture. Okay, or you can see the people growing crops. So agriculture and domestication of animals, mainly sheep, goat, and even dog. Animal husbandry had become common in this period. Now, that means hunting was not the primary way of collecting food. So in the old Stone Age, hunting and gathering, okay, was the primary uh, way of collecting food. But in the new Stone Age, hunting was not the primary way of collecting food. Okay, they started even agriculture, growing crops, and domesticate animals also. Now, some new kinds of stone tools were introduced in this period. So, harvesting of new age. So, new stone tools also were introduced. Harvesting of grain. Okay? Harvesting grain required new tools such as scythe. And the stone tools made in this period, that means in this new Stone Age, like polished axe, okay? So or stone axe, it were given a smooth, shiny finish. So some tools, newly tools, okay, made in this period were given a finish, a smooth, shiny finish. And during this period, many uh, techniques, okay, many new techniques were used for making tools. So this period is known as New Stone Age. The next picture, see the next picture, look at the second picture, tools, okay, from the Chalcolithic Age, that is copper tools. So in the Chalcolithic Age, tools were made of copper along with the stone. People knew the art of metallurgy. So metallurgy, it is, that means art of producing metal. So larger copper hoard was discovered in Madhya Pradesh, and some axes, okay, and bangles found from there. And the tools were meant not only for fishing and hunting, but also for agriculture and domesticate animals. And this showed that they had a settled life. Even the pictures show they had settled a life, and even the changes in making the tools, or they started domesticating animal and agriculture. So these shows they had a settled life, and they were more technologically advanced than the Stone Age human. So that is the first period, okay, Stone Age. Now, uh, in this lesson, we will be able to compare the tools made during Neolithic Age and Chalcolithic Age. Compare and contrast the tools of Neolithic Age and Chalcolithic Age, and describe, at the same time we describe the Iron Age. Okay. Now, with this lesson, we are going to learn a few keywords which are related to this lesson. First, Neolithic Age. So, we know that it is New Stone Age. Next, Chalcolithic Age. That is Copper Stone Age. Copper and Stone Age. Next, Flint. So, already in the previous class, you learned a few, learned a few stone tools, and even observe pictures also. So flint is a core tool. That means the middle part of the stone. Middle part of stone. You can see the picture. Okay. Now next is the tool for agriculture. That is scythe. It means a tool used for cutting crops, harvesting. See the picture. Now scraper. Scraper, it's a sharp tool to remove, blade-like, okay, just like blade, to remove the unwanted things or unwanted materials. Next one, the previous class we will learn about this blade. Okay, that is. Now metallurgy. Metallurgy, it's an art of producing metal. Now hog, that is stock of object. The next one is harpoon. Harpoon, it's a spear or attached to a long rock. So these are the keywords. Okay, these are few keywords. You can write this in your notebook, children. Okay. Now next, what kinds of tools, okay, were used in the Neolithic age and or Neolithic and Calculithic age? So already we have discussed few points. Introduction. Okay, during introduction. So what kind of tools were used during Neolithic and Calculithic age? So we know that Neolithic age, it's a new stone age. So Neolithic age, the tools during Neolithic age, stone tools continued to be used. It's new stone age, stone tools continue to be used, and Chalcolithic age, tools were made of copper. Now let us see the answer. You can read the answer. During Neolithic age, stone tools continued to be used, but the Chalcolithic age tools were made of copper. Stone and copper. Okay, now next. How did the tools change from the Neolithic age to the Chalcolithic age? So we know that Neolithic age, they used new, okay, they made or different types of new tools and used different new technologies. But Chalcolithic age, it's a copper age. Okay, that means copper tools. So how did this changed? How did this happen? This change happen? So we can tell that people, okay, they started realizing the benefit of metal, realizing the benefit of copper. Then they began making tool out of that metal. So let us see the answer. You can read the answer, children. Yes, as people started realizing benefits of copper, they began making tools out of it. So more varieties of tools began to appear in the Chalcolithic age. Now, next. How are the tools of Neolithic age and Chalcolithic age different from each other? So you learn about the tools of Neolithic age and tools of Chalcolithic age. How are the tools different? So from the name, you can say that the Neolithic age, okay, there were tools made of stone or bone. Okay, the tools were made of stone or bone, such as spear, then axe, okay, sickle, etc. And these were they used for farming, hunting, clearing forest, etc. And Chalcolithic age tools were made of copper. So tools were made of copper along with other stone tools. And copper is used for making ornaments. Okay. Now let us see the answer. Children, you read the answer. Yes, right. In the Neolithic age, tools were made of stone, and tools such as sickles, arrowheads, and stone axes were used for farming, hunting, and clearing forest. Chalcolithic tools were made of copper along with other stone tools. Copper tools were also used for making ornaments. Okay. Okay. Now here there is one story. So I'm going to read a story. Children, please listen to the story. It's a story. Let's see a story about Lara. Already, do you remember the previous class? No, read a story of about Lara, lived during the Paleolithic Age or Old Stone Age. Now, this is Lara's granddaughter Maya. So I'm going to read this. Children, please listen. Maya lived with her family in the Neolithic Age. Her life was little different from Lara's. Her family had started practicing farming and domesticating animals apart from hunting. As a result, even the tools had changed in order for them to conduct these activities. One day, a friend of Maya's father discovered a piece of copper being used in a neighboring settlement. They realized that this metal was easy to bend and mold in any shape and was better than stone. This is why the tools in Chalcolithic Age were made using copper. So here the story about Maya and how they started using this about copper. Okay, it's explained here. You can write, okay, the different kinds of tools used, no, or the changes, okay, during the Neolithic and Chalcolithic Age, that you can write in the notebook. So already you have learned about the two different no, ages, that is Neolithic and Chalcolithic, and one question also how these people. So here the difference. Next we are going to learn about the difference between the tools of Neolithic age and Chalcolithic age. So next one. Children, observe these pictures. Open your content book, children. Take page number 10. Take your content book. Yeah, open. Block 2, page number 10. Observe the picture given below that text Iron Age. What are those pictures? You can see the same picture in on the screen also. The first one is a scythe, okay, iron sickle used for harvesting, and the second is megalithic burial. The second picture. Textbook also you can see that. See here on the screen I have given. Okay. And the last one is weapons made of iron. So these are the iron tools, and in this Iron Age you can see the megalithic burial. Okay. Yes. Now, what difference do you notice between the tools of Iron Age and the previous ages? What difference do you notice? The previous ages means Neolithic Age and Chalcolithic Age. So we know that tools during Neolithic Age, tools were made of stone, and the copper. Chalcolithic Age, during Chalcolithic Age, the tools were made of copper and stone. Iron Age, the tools were made of iron. Okay, this is one difference. So this age, so before discussing about this, I have to tell that this Iron Age, okay, had all the features of this Chalcolithic Age. The Chalcolithic Age, that is Copper Age. So they introduced tools made of iron. So Chalcolithic age introduced the tools of copper tools. Okay, copper tools. They introduced copper. Here, introduced tools made of iron. Now, from this picture, okay, you can write this, and you can see one more, that megalithic. So the other two thing we know that it is tool made of iron. See the middle picture. That is the megalithic burial or tomb. It's a large one of the large monument. Okay, and this one megaliths are very large stone. What is this megaliths? Megaliths are very large stone found at most sites of burials. So these are the graves surrounded by stones. So these stone slab, you can see the stone slab. Okay, large stone slabs. This burial built of large stone slabs. Here, a lot of these burial sites or iron here was discovered in the burial sites of Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and even in Maharashtra. Then, because weapons also, a lot of iron tools, weapons found or discovered in these burials. Then, for these tools, these iron tools, so they use for clearing the forest, farming, and they started making ornaments of iron also. Now let us see the answer of the difference of tools between other ages, Iron Age and the other ages. Other ages means Chalcolithic Age and Neolithic Age. Read the answer, children. Yes, the Iron Age tools are made of iron and Stone Age tools are made of stone. Iron Age tools were heavy. So, next one, let us discuss. What were the tools made during the Iron Age? So, name some tools made during Iron Age. How are they different from what was made in the Stone Age? That means the difference of tools between the Stone Age and the Iron Age. So what difference you can notice? So this one, Iron Age tools are, we know that during the Iron Age, which are the tools? Tools like sickle, then axe, swords, chisels. Okay, so these are a few tools in the Iron Age. Then how are they different from what was made in Stone Age? Okay, let us see the answer. So the tools made during the Iron Age were sickles, spears, flat axe, knives, and chisels. Okay, so they were different from Stone Age tools as they were made of. So Iron Age tools from Iron Age were made of iron, and Stone Age tools, it's made of stone. So this is one difference. Now next, let us see the differences here in different Iron Age tools and Stone Age tools. Made of iron and here made of stone. And easy to use and here heavy to use. Then can be molded in different shapes because metal can be molded in different shape. Cannot be, okay, not in many shapes. Now let us think and answer. So I'll ask the question, think and answer. Children, we live in the 21st century and still use copper tools. Okay? Then why is it not known as, that is, this period is not known as Chalcolithic Age. Actually, Chalcolithic Age, they use tools made of copper. So this age also, this modern age also, we use tools or maybe utensils, okay, many things made of copper. But this period is not known as Chalcolithic Age. Why? Reason. Yes, we use different types of metals. Correct. So we can tell that we use copper, okay, and other metals also. Copper is not the only metal that we use in this period. We use different metals, other metals also. Even we have utensils, okay, kitchen utensils made of copper, and some tools, okay, made of copper. But we use other metals also. Let us see the answer. Read the answer. Yes, we still use copper tools and many of our kitchen utensils are made of copper. Our age is not known as Chalcolithic because copper is not the only metal with which our tools are made. Okay. Now next, think and answer. Compare the Iron Age tools with the tools that we use now. You can compare the Iron Age tools and the tools which we use in this modern period. So we know that Iron Age, during Iron Age, okay, the tools were made of iron. Now the modern age, okay, tools were made of iron as well as other metals. Okay, steel also. So utensils made of steel, then plastic, okay, plastic, even tools or utensils, okay, are made of plastic in the modern age. So let us see the answer. You can read. Yes. Iron age tools are made of iron. Iron age tools, okay. Modern tools are made of iron as well as other metals. Utensils are usually made of stainless steel. We use now plastic to make tools. Okay, children, now complete S3 and S4. Open your workbook. Children, open your workbook. Yeah. Page number 19, S3, Neolithic and Calculithic Ages, and page number 20, Iron Age. So read the content book and complete workbook S3, S4. Next, homework. Read Neolithic Age, text Neolithic Age and Calculithic Age, Iron Age from block 2, Stone Tools, that is page number 8, 9 and 10. Answer practice question 5 to 8 from the content book, page number 12. Okay. So do the homework, children. We discuss the answers next class. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.